Repeat key terms and phrases. A third strategy for connecting the parts of your argument is to develop a constellation of key terms and phrases, including their synonyms and antonyms, that you repeat throughout your text. When used effectively, your key terms should be items that readers could extract from your text in order to get a solid sense of your topic. Playing with key terms also can be a good way to come up with a title and appropriate section headings for your text. Notice how often Martin Luther King Jr. uses the keywords criticism, statement, answer, and correspondence in the opening paragraphs of his famous letter from Birmingham jail. Dear fellow clergymen, while confined here in the Birmingham City Jail, I came across your recent statement calling my present activities unwise and untimely. Seldom do I pause to answer criticism of my work and ideas. If I sought to answer all the criticisms that crossed my desk, my secretaries would have little time for anything other than such correspondence in the course of the day, and I would have no time for constructive work. But since I feel that you are men of genuine goodwill and that your criticisms are sincerely set forth, I want to try to answer your statement in what I hope will be patient and reasonable terms. Martin Luther King Jr., letter from Birmingham jail. Even though King uses the terms criticism and answer 3 times each and statement twice, the effect is not overly repetitive. In fact, these key terms help build a sense of momentum in the paragraph and bind it together. For another example of the effective use of key terms, consider the following passage in which the historian Susan Douglas develops a constellation of sharply contrasting key terms around the concept of cultural schizophrenics. Women like herself, who, Douglas claims, have mixed feelings about the images of ideal femininity with which they are constantly bombarded by the media. In a variety of ways, the mass media helped make us the cultural schizophrenics we are today. Women who rebel against yet submit to prevailing images about what a desirable, worthwhile woman should be. The mass media has engendered in many women a kind of cultural identity crisis. We are ambivalent toward femininity on the one hand and feminism on the other, pulled in opposite directions, told we were equal, yet told we were subordinate, told we could change history, but told we were trapped by history. We got the bends at an early age, and we've never gotten rid of them. When I open Vogue, for example, I am simultaneously infuriated and seduced. I adore the materialism. I despise the materialism. I want to look beautiful. I think wanting to look beautiful is about the most dumbass goal you could have. The magazine stokes my desire. The magazine triggers my bile. And this doesn't only happen when I'm reading Vogue. It happens all the time. On the one hand, on the other hand. That's not just me. That's what it means to be a woman in America. To explain this schizophrenia. Susan Douglas, Where the Girls Are. Growing up female with the mass media. In this passage, Douglas establishes schizophrenia as a key concept and then echoes it through synonyms like identity crisis, ambivalent, the bends, and even demonstrates it through a series of contrasting words and phrases. Rebel against, submit. Told we were equal, told we were subordinate. Told we could change history, told we were trapped by history. Infuriated, seduced. I adore, I despise. I want, I think wanting. It was about the most dumbass goal. Stokes my desire, triggers my bile. On the one hand, on the other hand. These contrasting phrases help flesh out Douglas's claim that women are being pulled in 2 directions at once. In so doing, they bind the passage together into a unified whole that, despite its complexity and sophistication, stays focused over its entire length.